What's up, everybody? This is your boy Thirsty Jack, and welcome to another installment of Thirsty for Wrestling. And the gameplay I'm going to show you is UFC 2, as I play as Anderson Silva in the first fight, and the second fight as I play in Conor McGregor in defending my featherweight championship. And the topic I'm going to discuss is Raw and SmackDown, then bringing them back the brand extension. Now, I found this out earlier this morning, seeing on the notification pop up on my tablet. It was on WWE.com, in which I got the WWE Network. It shows up on every single wrestling news all over the place. And I'm gonna read you a short description from the paragraph from WWE.com. From this one saying that SmackDown will move from Thursday to Tuesday night and air live each week for the first time ever at 8 and 7 Central at USA Network. This bold move will have a major replication for all of WWE and simplify the new era, as both Raw and SmackDown will each feature their own unique roster and rivalries following immediate superstar draft. And pretty much is add on by Mr. Man. WWE flagship program will both leverage incredible depth of our talent roster, distinct storyline, and unpredictable nature of live TV. This move will be undoubtedly build more excitement and deepen engagement with our fans and around the world. So, pretty much they're bringing back the brand extensions, and I love brand extension. Raw and SmackDown, we see the draft, don't know who will be in which brand, and the pay-per-view will be different from Raw pay-per-view and SmackDown pay-per-view. And the big event will have both brands together is the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. And it was a good time during the Ruthless Aggression era. And not only that, it was a great time until around like 2011, when they started putting Raw and SmackDown together as a super show for Raw, and then SmackDown have their own brand. And then they start throw a whole entire brand extension away, and they have one big group of talent. It's not good on paper, but we see it was like okayish, because certain superstars get different kind of push, and we seen title get put in the back burner. Like the WWE Championship was more important than the World Heavyweight Championship, and how the writers throw some shots at the title, and we seen certain topic not being present. We've seen certain superstars that being pushed correctly, and then after that we seen both ties merge together with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And after that, they throw away the World Heavyweight Championship like it's nothing. They have like this one title and lead to major problem. And not only the major title wasn't a problem, the Money in the Bank, like we used to have like the World Championship and the WWE Championship, or Raw Money in the Bank and SmackDown Money in the Bank. But with this move right here, it's pretty good, and sometimes it's interesting because you got NXT, and now that same month of July, they have a Cruiserweight Global Series. So whatever happened to that one may come to the main roster, either for Raw or SmackDown. And plus, crossing my finger, I hope they bring back the World Heavyweight Championship and just call it the WWE Championship. Probably bring back the big gold belt, which I truly love, I truly respect, and that's my favorite title of all wrestling history. And also hope to see like pay-per-views be back to just for Raw and SmackDown back in the day, because when we see back in like 2003 and 4, we see separate pay-per-views for different brands. Like Raw was Backlash and SmackDown was Judgment Day. And what's so great about that is they give more time to develop storyline for all brands, and that's something they need to do. Now for the brand extension, and plus on SmackDown goes live on Tuesday every night, which is a good thing, because on Thursday there's so many shows comes on Thursday, and you try to keep up with them. And not only that, is like not too many good things come around Thursday. But when you get like Tuesday, well, since I thought about it, I think that's a bad. Damn, I thought about it. I didn't realize until I thought about it just now. I think is gonna be, I won't say a shitty move, but it's a tough move because you got Impact Wrestling. I didn't even thought about it until now. You got TNA on Tuesday, same as SmackDown. So it's gonna be tough for SmackDown, and pretty much tough for TNA. So which it put both in a shitty situation. And for the draft goals, it's good because we don't know who's gonna be putting who, and plus give a good look for NXT, and hopefully we see NXT guys go on SmackDown and shine. And back in the day, I used to be a huge fan of SmackDown, because when you watch Raw and SmackDown during the time, you could tell like which brand was a straight up pro wrestling show. If you look at Raw, it was like straight up, sports entertainment. It was like heavily boring and heavily, towards the entertaining side. But you look at SmackDown, it was like straight up wrestling with great story. I could pick like so many moments from SmackDown, like Batista comes in as a World Heavyweight Champion. John Cena unveiled the Spain WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar, Big Show breaking the ring. Eddie Guerrero feuding with Rey Mysterio, and also the Cruiserweight. Rey Mysterio, Matt Hardy main event for the Cruiserweight Championship. There's so many great moments from SmackDown. Maybe they become a big fan of SmackDown, and you could tell two different creative sides of it. And if you fast forward now, we see Raw becoming a little bit okay. Well, not become okay. Now you got Shane McMahon returning, and we see SmackDown. They kind of falling behind of it. But with that, I know they're gonna bring back the GM manager. I know they're gonna bring back some titles. I hope they bring back the Cruiserweight titles. I hope they bring back the World Heavyweight Championship. And for us, the women titles, they might keep their two titles. They might keep the women title for Raw and SmackDown, like they did the earlier draft or earlier brand extension that they did. And I think they might bring back the WWE Championship again for both brands. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring back the Divas title. But even if they all thrown away the term Divas, but you never know what they might do with the title. They might bring back the title just for the women. What else I'd like to see them bring back? I know they'll create some new tag team titles, because there's so many great tag teams out there for Raw, SmackDown. So if they bring back a brand extension, they might bring back separate titles for the separate brands. I can see the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown. I can see the United States title for SmackDown. I can see the SmackDown version of the WWE Tag Team title. And I can see maybe a second Women's Championship or the Divas. But likely they're going to have the Women's Championship, but with different designs for SmackDown. Maybe a black strap with a blue design background. I don't know. It is a random guess. Pretty much the WWE Championship, the Intercontinental title, Tag Team, the Women's Champion be on for Raw. Or they might bring back the Cruiserweight title for SmackDown and just have the Tag Team, the US, and hopefully, still cross my finger, the World Heavyweight Championship for SmackDown. For as a talent wise, I pretty much pick out the ideal who's gonna be on who. I can see the New Day be on SmackDown. I can see Adrian Neville would come back from the injury, be on SmackDown because the Cruiserweight Global thing. I can see Dean Ambrose, doing his own thing for SmackDown. Seth Rollins probably on for Raw because they need it. I know John Cena, he definitely be on Raw for sure. Probably all the big names be on Raw, and probably all the mid-carders or mid-cards be on SmackDown. And if they do that, I wish they will. Most likely they will. It give everybody a push, and it will bring back the fans and bring back the fantasy thing. Like I remember back in the day, we see Kane versus Undertaker in an inter-promotional match for WrestleMania, and it was a fun thing to watch. And we used to do like I used to like talk to all the friends back in high school, like long time ago, saying like, "Hey, it'd be awesome to see, this guy from SmackDown versus this guy from Raw and fight each other at Big Show." It was fun to talk about it, but now if you've seen it, it's kind of like, meh. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like nothing. But with this situation, moving forward with July, have a SmackDown show live on Tuesday, going up against Impact Wrestling. It's a great move. It won't be like Monday Night War, but like a bootleg version of the Tuesday Night War. But we get wrestling everywhere, so it's gonna be a good move. I guess free up all the schedule, because you think about it, from July you got Raw Monday, Tuesday you got Impact Wrestling, same night as SmackDown. Wednesday you get Lucha Underground, if they're still running on that time. Lucha Underground and NXT. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. Saturday, nothing. It depends on WWE Network if they do like a live event show from a house show. And Sunday, it depends. Mostly likely a pay-per-view, either from TNA, Raw, SmackDown, stuff like that. But I can't wait to see how this goes. Pretty much I got an idea who'll be running for SmackDown and Raw. If they go for that GM route, Shane McMahon will be running Raw and Stephanie McMahon running SmackDown. Also, I hope they toss in the NXT as hopefully as a legit brand, but likely they will move up, go to either Raw or SmackDown. Either way is a win-win situation, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with it. So it's gonna be an interesting move for WWE and for Raw and SmackDown, and plus it's a long time coming. So I'm just pretty much stoked about this idea. I can't wait to see this happening. And pretty much this was what it all meant about new era. This will shake things up. And I wonder how other fans will react to this situation about this plan. So yeah, so that's my topic for it. And pretty much I can't wait to see this happening on July 19th. And this is going to be an epic move. And now that I'm watching a couple of videos from WWE Network, watching Shane and Stephanie McMahon announcing on SmackDown New Nights. But it's a long time coming for SmackDown. I remember not too long ago when SmackDown used to do like a live show on Tuesday, and it was like happened like long time ago during brand extension. I used to watch on Tuesday, and they were teasing about it. Push the show on Tuesday, so it's gonna be a good look, and I can't wait to see that happening. And now that I hope to bring some good memories, but still though, I hope they bring back. I'm gonna keep on talking about this. I hope they bring back the big gold belt, because I wish they wouldn't throw away the big gold belt. Even though I am the belt collector, but I hope they don't throw that belt away. I just hope not throw the belt away. I hope they bring the belt back. The cruiserweight title, I know they'll bring that belt back as well. I hope if plus when you think about it, it'd be a good look for Survivor Series. It'd be a good look for Survivor Series, and hopefully we see Raw versus SmackDown brand. And I hope NXT will be a brand and not like a developmental system, which they are. But it'd be a good look, and it would be crazy to see NXT be on front of the TV, but that's like a far-fetched idea. But they good at NXT on network, and I don't think they move forward. I don't think they could go anywhere. And yeah, so pretty much I can't really see that happening. So I hope you guys give me your thoughts about this idea with the brand extension, and what's your favorite moment from Raw and SmackDown, favorite moment from the pay-per-view, or should I say what's your favorite moment during the brand extension. For me, there's so many moments from brand extension. I remember I remember like certain tag teams splitting up. I remember when the Hardy Boys split up. You got like Jeff Hardy be on Raw and Matt Hardy was on SmackDown, and both of them had to wrestle different opponents and gunning for different titles. And another moment I remember from the brand extension, I remember when the Dudley Boys had to split up. And you got Bubba Ray on Raw, capturing the Hardcore title, and got Devon become Reverend Devon. And I remember he was partnered with Deacon Batista. He debuted Batista, and that was an interesting character for Devon at the time. And I remember they introduced the WWE Tag Team title, and when Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle become the WWE Tag Team Champion, during that time they was feuding with each other. And I remember Brock Lesnar was the Undisputed Champion, but he was traded to SmackDown and he become officially WWE Champion, and that's what triggered Raw to bring back the World Heavyweight Champion. And I think they made the World Heavyweight Championship important because Raw was a flagship, and made the WWE Championship, a little bit, lower level or second tier respect. But I love it, and I remember all them times. So for Raw side, I would say the Evolution. Evolution running Raw. That's the only memory I can think about it. And also Shawn Michaels winning World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. So yeah, so that's all the good memories. And like I said, don't forget to leave a comment what's your favorite moment for a brand extension. I share my few of it. And now that we saw Bruce Lee got knocked the hell out. So that's my video, that's my topic. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave feedback, leave a comment, give me your thoughts about the brand extension. Do you love it? Do you dislike it? What's your ideas or prediction? What's going to happen on July 19th? Excuse me, I had to look it up. What do you thought was going to happen on July 19th? Could it be a good thing? Could it be a bad thing? Give me your thoughts about it. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye.
Notorious McGregor remains the UFC featherweight champion.